Yeah, that was 7-1, wasn't it?
I know. Jordan offered big money. John, on the other hand, was more practical with a 50-50.
Big money, make money.
I'm trying to remember whether it takes a full turn for it to materialize.
I don't fucking remember either. Hell if I know.
Neither do I.
Running wild 213.
Let me check to see whether the book about critters has an opinion on that.
Yes, it is a complex action for change.
Okay. Good.
And then it gains a physical form, which means it can no longer walk through things.
Also good.
But it can start off wherever the fuck it wants to.
Less good. Keep looking back at that critical glitch and going, God damn it. Why did I channel errated?
I'm pretty much that great.
I guess. I guess I just wanted to emulate you.
Who can blame you?
Really? Who can blame you? Me. My turn now?
Your turn. The Lone Star officer that should have disappeared, is ducked behind the things, and well, once he ducked behind everything, you don't know where the hell he went.
Okay. As a free action, I'm going to drop my stealth spell. Because I can do that. So I can alleviate some of the dice pool penalties I've got. See anything else around me? Switching to astral perception would be a simple action, and then I wouldn't be able to spell. Fuck. Let's go ahead and throw as a complex action a Force 5 Mana Bolt at the Lone Star officer I can see. And that.
Okay.
Ooh, to that. That. There we go, and of course, that's resisted by willpower plus counterspelling, which I assume is available.
Willpower plus counterspell plus cover.
Yes. Got a lot of dice there. I'm not expecting victory.
No. Always expect victory.
Alright, drain resistance test puts me at... Alright, I take no damage from that. That will be the end of my second initiative pass, Sean.
Genmushi can do its thing.
I'm guessing that
And
door is closed.
testing
Right?
the door. Yeah, testing the door will take a simple action.
From Vice.
So when you grab the door handle and push down, it's a simple action. So you have one simple action left.
Door is locked. What could I do with that simple action? I'm assuming triangle. Is there any way to find out how the door is locked?
Simple action to observe in detail?
Yeah. There's a simple action to observe in detail, and you can make a perception roll, and pretty much anything I haven't filled you in on or gone over in detail, I'll go ahead and fill you in on.
Okay.
Okay, looking at the door, there is a key card reader on this side. There is also a number pad. Looking at the door behind you, there is no key card or number pad on that one. And there are numerous numerous doors down the hallway that I haven't unfogged that are all also keypad and keycard locked. There's no way for you to tell just by looking at them whether or not they're you need both, or whether it's just one or the other, or anything like that. You just cannot tell. The doors are also fairly sturdy. They will be difficult to punch down. Any other details that you might want to know?
Is there any way to tell how thick the door is?
From the other door, fairly thick. You're gonna have to punch the hell out of that door. Even you will have to punch the hell out of that door to get it down. And without magic, there's no way you would be able to punch the door down.
Well, that's my turn.
Can I also get a perception roll from everyone outside?
There we go, that's factoring in my -2 from the improved invisibility. 6 hits.
Okay, was there anything else that for Vice to do?
Nope, I believe my turn is finished.
Okay, then it's Twitch's turn.
Alright. Twitch will continue into this hallway, trying to remain within line of sight to Truthsayer if possible, and hold action to shoot things.
Okay.
Hey Mom, I'm on TV.
That's numbered wrong, but whatever. Spirit of Fire. It's fairly small. It's
Okay.
just come off the roof. It would have been over here, which is why you wouldn't have been able to see it when it first materialized.
Okay.
Now it's over here,
Alright.
and it doesn't appear to want to be friends.
Okay. That's cool.
Why can't we be friends?
Let me double check this. And that is aimed at Truthsayer. That is indirect attack, so you reaction it.
What do I reaction it with? Is he melee attacking me?
It's a ranged attack.
Okay, he's like throwing like a glob of fire or a gout of fire at me or something?
Yeah, it's essentially a ranged spell, ranged indirect spell. Uses all the same rules as that, so you resist it with your reaction.
No, that hits me straight up. I don't have any dice in that, factoring in my penalties and the improved invisibility that's active. What am I resisting here? 6p?
You will. Oh, I forgot to actually reduce its die pool by improved invisibility. It but 6 less dice than what it currently has.
So only one
1,
success.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, only 1 success.
Okay.
It already knew where you were, so it was just gouging where you were.
Okay, it's fine. Alright. Half impact. 12. Have
So
a,
resist with half impact. And body, and any other bonuses you may have that I may not be remembering.
bonuses like, say, to fire damage?
Yes, any bonuses to fire damage. It is a fire. It is a gout of fire.
Sweet. I knew that'd come in handy. I have fire resistance. Let's see. Body plus half impact plus fire resist. Looks like if those hits were reduced down to 1 hit and I'm resisting 4p, looks like I got all of that.
Yep, you soaked it.
So what happened?
Well, from Coyote's perspective, its spirit flies off the roof and just shoots flame almost straight down, right to where Truthair was presumably. But from Truthair's perspective, its spirit flies above its head. Doesn't seem to look down, just sort of hovers there as a ball of flame. And it is indeed just a ball of flame. It's just, there's no shape or form to it. It's just a ball of fire, and just rains fire down on top of him, and is just, oh, this is a little bit hot. Thankfully, none of it got straight into your face.
That's great. Crusaders had better days. How rude. Gosh. Free action to dispel the sustained improved invisibility. Complex action is going to be a Force 5 mana bolt at the Spirit of Fire. Go ahead and no longer have penalties.
That reminds me, I forgot one thing. It's unimportant, but I've got to actually roll something else in the background.
Okay.
So tell me if there's something I need to roll for it.
Well, it'll need to roll willpower, the spirit, as I'm attacking it with a mana bolt. Well, it's going to be taking 8p, and whatever more that you want to do to it as a result of critically glitching its resistance roll.
I'll up that by 2 damage.
Okay. In that case, it's 10p.
And it soaks it with
No, that was its roll.
just. Oh, oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. How the direct combat spells is just an opposed test. Yeah. So that was its opportunity to resist it. It's 10p. And let me go ahead and make
It'll disappear in a puff of smoke. And I actually still have to roll that. So go ahead and make your drain test.
That takes 1 point of stun damage on my end. Still a -1. Crusader, as this fire sort of cascades down upon him, but refrains from singeing him too much. Maybe gets an ember in his hair, or like curls his lips in a sneer. The improved invisibility sort of shimmers off of him, and although he doesn't have to, he outstretches his arm towards the spirit, and sort of there's this shimmer as the mana is contorted in a manner to Trusair's liking, causing the spirit to sort of roar out a bit in its sort of like fiery as it dematerializes in front of Coyote.
Coyote's impressed.
And I think it's actually time to, since I hadn't walked, to get this initiative pass.
You're just gonna start strutting now?
No, not strutting, just, now that the improved invisibility is gone, Trusair is going to enter the room and go on the other side of the wall. Obviously, the attempt to carry bodies in didn't work. The jig is up, and now he needs cover from the outside. Besides, he needs to make sure he keeps an angle on Twitch. That is the end of my third and final initiative pass.
The Kanmushi does nothing. It's where I wanted to put it.
What?
Oh boy. Celebrate good times. Come on.
Boom, boom, boom.
Woo woo. Uh-oh.
I don't know what that
Uh-oh.
What were
think
the
it was
critical
for,
glitches
spirit
recommended
handling.
for Drain?
Oh, the critical glitches recommended for Drain is that it all gets converted into physical damage.
which is actually pretty good for him because he's probably still standing.
Let's see, I don't know if there's any specific recommendations for, these sort of the conjuring glitches. Let me go ahead and take a look at that. As with spellcasting, game masters are encouraged to be creative when a magician rolls a glitch. On a critical glitch, the game master can inflict increased drain, say +2 DV, and or even rule that the magician is temporarily unable to summon spirits, at least until after the next sunrise or sunset.
Yeah, that was on its Drain test.
Okay.
So, not the actual summoning. The summoning did well.
Okay.
So I
Looks like we're rolling for initiative again. Woo woo!
Yep, everyone can go ahead and roll for initiative.
What the fuck, Coyote?
Coyote is on drugs. I am not.
Hey man, he has one initiative pass. He says, "I just want to get it over with."
Yep, he's got to do what he's got to do with it what he can.
I'll roll for the Kanmushi.
That said, it'd be pretty cheap to get him a whole bunch of initiative passes using drugs.
No.
I have to say, the same person who was doing another spirit summoning there wasn't summoning a second spirit, was he? Since he only had one initiative pass?
Fuck.
Also,
We'll
I'm not-
say it's this turn. This turn. I don't know why I didn't think about that.
See, it's been like, I know I'm not supposed to know, but I checked the names and I was kind of like, I was just making sure, like, I know there's other red-shirted guys. I just wanted to make sure that it might have been another mage instead of that one mage who, normally summoning spirits is like complex action, so.
Also, I don't see any of the Lone Star people on the initiative thing.
That's because you can't see them on the map right now. That's why they're hidden to us.
I guess
Yeah,
he's a lone
they're-
star
they're-
officer. Oh, there's a. Oh, that guy's down. Never mind.
You can't
Yeah,
see them on the initiative track because we can't see them.
Yeah, once I set someone to invisible, so once I set someone to not visible by players, they don't show up anywhere besides the rolls. But yeah, if you do notice me make an error, go ahead and tell me. I don't mind that. I make errors. It is human. But yeah, I'll just use
No.
that as his next.
No, it's not. Every time you make an error, it makes you slightly less human.
You lose humanity.
Damn it.
Twitch goes first again.
I'm like a ghoul then. Shit.
Yes. I'm glad we're in agreement.
Hey man, you live another 10, 15 years. You'll be a ghoul too.
What you got for us,
Twitch-
Twitchy Poo?
Do anything?
Yeah, those double doors to the north of her.
Yeah.
She's gonna check those out.
Okay, I didn't actually put anything there, but it's bathrooms. Go ahead
Oh.
and drop yourself in the door.
Those are the,
And
the
then-
most pristine bathrooms you've ever seen.
Yeah, no, I could something off of them. I don't know. And then I guess Twitch has a simple action left that you can use to delay to shoot someone.
You could. You still also have the key card, by the way, that you used to open the door.
Yep. But there's also a keypad at the doors down south, so
Sure.
that's not overly relevant.
Maybe it's
Coyote's turn.
like a secondary lock in case you don't have your card.
All right. Has Coyote heard anything like a general alert over comlinks off of these guys outside?
But you did have us make
have you-
perception test earlier.
Yeah. Have you been rummaging around that? You haven't had time to rummage around their bodies. Your entire turn, your entire last 3 seconds, which is how long.
Yeah,
the
I
last
thought maybe
whole
something had
thing
been
lasts.
heard. I mean, it
If-
might have been too short a time, but he's like 3 feet
If
away.
there is, it's in headphones or something like that, and you didn't hear anything coming from the comlinks themselves. But they do have earpieces in, so.
Gotcha. In that case, he'll move over to this and he'll try to take out a comlink. I don't know if that's a complex or simple action to rummage around like.
So you're just essentially taking all his stuff for him, his comlink, his glasses, and his earpiece. We'll call that all one complex action, and you can put on all his stuff, not all his clothes, but his comlink stuff.
Crud. All right. I was hoping it'd be simple. On that case, and then he'll try to get cover if he can still do that, like walk around the wall.
Yeah, if when your turn comes up and you don't have any IP left, if you want to walk, just go ahead and stop me. I'm just rushing
Yep.
through it to get
Yep.
it through quicker.
And obviously, you can walk your entire distance courtesy of the fact that you have only one initiative pass, so you can easily get cover like that.
Yeah. Vice's turn.
Vice is going to activate Elemental Strike. That's a simple action, and then he's going to just hold his last simple action to shoot someone if he comes in his way.
Truesayer is, as a free action, going to run. I want to run at an angle. Yeah, I can still see her there. And we'll hold the complex action until the end of this. No. Let's use a simple action to switch into astral perception.
Okay, guy who did the summoning last turn will not have done the summoning yet.
Okay. So seeing nothing, he will use his other simple action to flip back into his meat perception. And that will end his turn. And Kanbushi's staying there by Coyote's command.
By Coyote's command.
The power of Grayskull.
Twitch's turn.
All right. Twitch is going to start moving down the hallway.
That would break line of sight, by the way.
It would. But, you know, she's got to move sometime.
Yep. And, ready in action to shoot people as necessary. Or appropriate.
Vice's turn.
Well, with Elemental Strike activated, Vice is going to try to punch the door down. Yes, I realize that this is probably not going to happen.
Go ahead and... Well, you do have magic on your side, so go ahead and... let me double check the structure rules, and go ahead and roll your attack, because that still increases your damage.
S or P, whatever. I don't know which one you would use when you're attacking a structure. Probably physical.
Yeah.
13 physical damage.
I'm not sure whether the object resistance table applies here in the case of Magic Shot. I'm not familiar with how adept punching works.
No, it's the same way that if you're using like a fireball against a drone, you'll still hit the drone with fire.
Right, but you have to make the object resistance test, right, in order to... No, I guess not, because it's an indirect combat spell. Okay, I understand. Right.
Okay, its armor is 8, its structure is 9.
Okay. Note that non-living objects resist damage with their armor rating times something?
Should be armor plus body.
The purpose of the attack test is to generate extra hits to add to the damage value. Before rolling the barrier's damage resistance test, adjust the modified damage value to reflect the type of attack as noted on the damaging barrier table. Because it's a melee attack, there's no change to the DV.
No change.
Okay.
So you did how much damage? 13 you said?
13p.
Yep. He needed to roll its armor times 2. Okay.
You have just one-shotted, punched in a door.
Give us a description of that, Jordan.
I just picture him... No, you know, Jordan, you tell us the description.
One shot. Go with one shot.
Vice, with his fists crackling with electricity, just sort of wheels it back and just throws it. Like, you know, one of those exaggerated, you know, punches someone does when, like, their entire length of their body, and just
like
right
a goddamn haymaker.
Right into the door, and then I don't know how it happens at the door, but I want to say it just flies off the hinges and hits the other wall, but probably doesn't do that.
Why not?
It depends whether there was anyone behind the door, right?
It's probably hanging off of, at most, one hinge.
Well, it is double doors, so you'll have punched in basically everything. The entire thing just sort of collapsed, and what didn't collapse sort of flew away. There are bits on the other side of the
Actually, you know what
wall.
I'm picturing? I'm picturing the door is still on its hinges. It's still locked, but the door frame has been punched out of the wall.
Well, so this proves that doors have sex, and that one is a girl.
God damn it.
Just like that car.
Knock, knock.
Knock, knock, indeed.
Who's there? Wow!
But yeah, the way that I pictured it was him dropping into like a loose boxer stance, doing a quick shuffle back, and then tossing a single cross that just boom, right through the door.
The Trusair's going to hear that, like, what the fuck was that? Continue his
And,
run.
Shortly after that, he'll hear Twitch say, "Holy shit!"
Continue running
I
there.
think that. Yeah, I think Hellboy was channeled with that one.
Continue running there until he gets to there and stops as, as his free action run, like... He's going to convert one of his simple actions into a free action to re-institutionalize his counterspelling dice on Twitch and Vice. So Coyote's the one who's not protected now. And as a simple action, he's just going to observe in detail. Get a straight up, just a normal perception roll. That's not modified by the visual bonuses or anything.
Okay. You'll hear something, considering you're standing on top of the orc, you'll hear something in his ear, but there'll be no way you can make it out. You'll see to the north, bathrooms. You can see sort of sink area that look like unisex bathrooms. To the south, you'll see Vice standing in a cloud of dust where doors used to be. Halls are very plain. No other real auditory cues, but that may be because everything's sort of drowned out by the
the fact that a door
doors.
just...
Yeah, the blown open doors. You might as well have used TNT on them. That may make it more difficult to hear things.
Good thing the Kanmushi was recording that, right, Crimson?
Oh yeah, it's been watching it's set to record by default, and it's watching the hallway, so it saw it.
Yep.
On
That's another thing for Coyote to add to the what the fuck folder.
Punched off a.
All right, that ends my initiative pass. John. I was gonna call him Joseph. God damn it.
Yeah, you know what? We need to rename Vice breaching charge or battering ram or something.
I think that has a lot of negative male connotations. He's already chauvinist.
It's fair.
Dead.
I can't stop laughing.
And Mushi remains there as Coyote commanded. Which is third IP! Free action to guffaw.
How
What
does
the switch do?
Oh.
How does one follow up after a guy just punched down a door?
Well, the door's now labeled as dead, so there's that.
Yeah, that red is blood. You made the door bleed.
Alright, Twitch is going to move to here and look down the hallway. Take the observing majig as a simple action.
Are you currently holding the token? Please tell me you're currently still holding the token.
I was currently still holding the token.
Okay, I thought it fucked up again.
But yeah, that's
Yep.
4 meters.
It's observing in detail as a simple action.
And then she'll have
Go.
a simple action and 4 more meters. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and roll for the perception, and you've only moved 4 meters, right?
Yep.
And then go ahead and move to where you're going to do after the perception, after you roll your perception.
You know what? She's going to stop right there if I have to decide where I'm moving before I find the results of the perception check. And she'll just hold action.
No, I was just saying because there's nothing down the hallway. It's just an empty hallway.
Oh, okay. Then she's going to move in here to check.
Dun 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 dun.
Okay, then you will set off the one guy who actually has 1 IP left, or
Okay.
No, he actually has 2.
And her chameleon suit will still be active, but I don't know if that matters.
It will. What's that? It makes it.
It's a -4 penalty to
Perception.
see. Since she's not taking any great efforts to remain hidden, does that just mean he needs to get a single hit? Yeah.
Yeah, that I did not take the -4 to that, but he'd still get 2 hits.
It's fair.
It does make you invisible with respect to them, right? They take the -6 to shoot at you.
You know, I honestly have no clue.
I didn't think it did. I'll go ahead and pull up the chameleon suit right now. It does not have that. It just makes it more difficult to see her. But she's not invisible like Crusader was with improved invisibility.
Right. I mean,
Okay.
I'll take it if you're going to give that to me, but no, I don't think it does.
Yeah, I just don't know what every single item does.
Yeah.
So he'll take he's firing from cover, so he's taking a -2. But other than
Right.
that, no minuses, I believe.
All right.
Does that mean this individual now becomes visible again on the map? Hooray! As to be expected.
It's Lone Star Officer 10 that's actually doing the shooting.
Right.
Okay, and do I need to declare before he shoots whether or not I'm going to burn
No.
an action order to dodge?
No, you do not.
Okay. So it's after I see how many hits he gets.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool.
Pew 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 pew.
This might be the first time in this game that Twitch takes damage.
Oh.
Well,
There's your narrow
So that's
burst.
2
there.
hits.
And that's a narrow burst?
Yes, that's a narrow burst.
Is that a short narrow burst or like a wide, long narrow burst?
It's just let me. The 3-shot narrow burst.
Okay.
Okay, so it's the short narrow.
The
So you don't have to worry about anything. It just increases damage.
yeah, it just increases the DV by 2.
Right.
Okay, let's see.
Your normal defense test is reaction plus modifiers. If you want to use a full defense, which would take up your next like complex action, it would be dodge plus reaction plus modifiers.
Right.
And I do not believe there are currently any modifiers. Wait, did you run?
He definitely
I
did
moved 8
run.
meters.
Yeah, he ran.
You get +2 to your dodge.
Oh, all right then. And
Wait.
do I have to actively dodge for that, or do I just get +2 on the defense
You
test?
just get a +2 to do your defense test.
Yeah, you get +2.
All right. Then you know what? I'll just do a normal defense test.
All right, that's reaction +2.
And if I fail, I might spend a point of edge.
You definitely still do have that last point there.
Your reaction is 7, so God fucking damn.
Well, you know, I had 7 dice with a stun ball. It could happen. Woohoo!
So he'll shoot. He'll think he'll hit. And then Twitch will sort of, stop doing the whole backwards matrix dodge because she has enough time with her ridiculous reaction to basically dodge however she wants.
Yeah, I mean, the way that... Actually, Twitch still has a shot to take, doesn't she?
You still do have your simple action, yes.
Oh, that is true. I entirely forgot about that.
And is Red Uniform Lone Star Officer out of cover?
He is currently out of cover.
All right.
Unlike what that swimming icon indicates.
Then Twitch is going to take a shot.
Of course, you ran, so that's a -2 to your dice pool.
Indeed it is.
Ooh.
2 hits.
She rolled 2 hits.
He has no dodge, so dodging will do nothing for him. So it's just his reaction.
Just his reaction. He's in my boat.
Oh, and as I was saying before, the way that Twitch got her nickname was by dodging shots in Miracle Shooter.
You did mention that before, indeed. Oh!
Well, how about that?
He will be scampering away.